Okay, can you please notify me if you can hear properly now? We had a technical issue here, so please let us know if there are any issue. So apparently this is private property, but the building is not. So why am I denied entry? Can you please notify me if you can hear me? Please, thank you. Okay, we got one person online. Please put your thumbs up if you can hear properly, and then we can start. Upload. If you can start the live. Come on, guys, help us out here. Show your support by letting me know if everything is loud and clear. Okay, yes. I've been notified by the technical department that everything is running smoothly now, so I can get on with let's share the live out first of all. Share to. So can you all hear properly? I'm just waiting to set things up and share things, yeah? So copy link, copy it, and just need to share it out to the world. Hasn't started yet. We need to bring some people in. Okay. Yes, good morning, sir. Well, I'm on a live, so like the BBC, you know. So they go live. Everybody can go live. Yeah. Live to the nation, sir. What, don't you want to be? No. That's okay, no problem, sir. Okay, what's your name, sir?
Security, with security.
Arturo, how are you doing?
Okay.
You probably know me.
Have you part of this? Yeah. Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm recording, but you don't want to be on camera, yeah? No problem, sir. You know, I respect your... I'm actually here for Mayor Khan, so, you know, he knows me. Yeah, he knows me very well. So, Arturo. Okay, so let's get a few more people in. Come on, can you guys share the live? Come on, share it to the nation. I'm sure some people will be interested in hearing what we got to say about Mayor Khan. You know, he's a nice little fella, but he's got some issue. He's got issue with people, really. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Right, it's a beautiful day in City Hall. Look at this beautiful building. Only cost 30 million for a start, okay? Now please share the live everywhere. Let's make sure everybody here about Mayor Khan's CV. As you all know, he was a lawyer. He was a lawyer. What did he do when he was actually, he was a human rights lawyer. Wow. Where you make decision on people's human right. Just like his mate. You know what I mean? That is in power at the moment. And what do these people do when they are in power? they abuse of their power just because they've been elected, but a small number of people, yes, very small number of people, okay? So the reason I come to do a people's question time is because many times I was denied entry at the Mayor Khan question time. I mean, not that it wouldn't matter, because, as you know, every time you ask question to Mayor Khan, he avoids the answer and he takes the piece out of people. I'm not sure if you watch the monthly assembly here in City Hall, when he basically ignore other people's question, which they are sitting there to make them accountable for their action, for his action actually. It regards everybody, especially not only his colleague in City Hall, but normal people like us. When we turn up to ask questions, for example, the other night, because we are fresh from the other night's question time in Hammersmith, and obviously as a taxpayer I was denied entry. This is the second time. I was only allowed twice in there. Both times I got chucked out. You know what pisses me off about Mayor Khan? That everything that moves is far right. Just like it pisses me off that the Prime Minister calls everybody far right. Why do they do that? Well, we know why. Because we're right and they're wrong. So to cover, we got no connection, my technical department. They say that there is not much connection. Shall I try and move? Let's try and move over here. Let's see if there is a better connection. Is that better now? A round of applause for my technical department that is advising me is breaking up. Put your thumbs up, please, if you can hear me properly. And then I won't move from this position. We still got the City Hall, beautiful building in the foreground. Thank you for liking and please share. I haven't started yet. I'm just giving you a resume of what happened the other night when we were not invited and we had to wait outside Hammersmith. Now, I'm not wearing my chicken suit, which represents Mayor Khan, as you know. I just don't want to embarrass him any further. But the thing is, at least here I can explain exactly what this individual is doing, okay? At the end of the day, he was voted in, yes, by out of 12 million people or 10 or 12 million people that live in London. I'm not really sure how many little votes he got. And the other problem is, he's been in City Hall, how many, 3 terms now? This is the 3rd terms. So my question would be, do you really care about Londoners? Because you keep boasting that you've done this, you've done that, you've done the other. But you keep boasting that you're doing things for minority. But when it comes to, people that actually born here, I mean, I'm not saying the minority are not born here. They're part of being English and all that, or being a British, with a British passport. But I've spoken to many of these people, and they all agree that you're just doing your own agenda, aren't you, Mayor Khan? As always, you got your own agenda, you don't care about people, and you smear them with insult. And guess what? I'm offended. I'm offended by you calling people far right. First of all, I'm a minority in this country, okay? Keeps breaking, okay. No point me talking if it keeps breaking up. It's probably the tricks they're playing. Let's just go back a little bit here. See if it's better here. Okay. It looks like we got a technical issue here. Can you hear me better now? Please put your thumbs up or give me a sign if you're there. You see, I can't really read the comments very well, so Tom, please make a signal, right? Can you hear me properly? Because apparently the line is breaking up and I've been talking away and come on guys, please let me know if you can hear me properly so I can carry on with my complaints here about Mayor Khan. Come on guys, just let me know, because there's no point me talking if you can't hear me properly. Should I go back? I don't want to go in the sun though, it's too hot. Right. Okay, thank you for joining. We seem to have a technical issue here with the live. Apparently you can't hear me properly. That's what my technical department says. Right. Okay, Tom, can you hear me properly? Loud and clear. Okay, let's carry on then. As I was saying, why are we here today? This is real people question time, where we're gonna not ask question because he never answer, but we're gonna point out how this mayor is actually even got a knighthood. So he hasn't. So he's got a knighthood for what? Can somebody bring me a receipt why he deserves a knighthood? By destroying London. And anyway, the question I was going to ask last night was, why are you ignoring the elephant in the room? Let's start with that. Okay. We have really got a serious problem apparently, unless you guys are not, okay. Can you all hear me? I keep getting messages that you can't hear properly. Maybe they disconnected the internet here. You know what bunch of cowards these people are. So I'm gonna carry on anyway. Whether, or if not, if you can't hear me properly, then I'll get my megaphone out, yeah? I will get my megaphone out so they can hear me there, yeah? Should I do that? Shall I get my megaphone out and see what happened? Put your thumbs up. Yes, okay. People are saying yes in the comment. So let's make sure that they hear what I'm talking about. If they're playing silly game, people here telling me that you can hear me. But it would be nice if they can hear as well. So let's get the megaphone out. And now watch the security come out. Okay. Let's start with this. Good morning. Oh my God. It's not. Has he got an issue? This. Hello. Oh, here we go. Well done. Well done. We are now live from City Hall this morning at People's Question Time, a proper question time for the people so they can hear. Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? What a beautiful day right here in City Hall, which is not allowed. Only 3 of them. Good morning. Can I ask what the problem is, sir? Can you please stand there? Thank you.
About filming, you can, but the dictaphone, please, sir.
Well, the problem is Mayor can't hear, so that's why I have to use a megaphone. Do you understand my issue? I've been asking for a meeting with Mayor Khan. He refused it. Sorry?
Which side of London are you from?
I'm southeast.
Who's your local MP for that area?
Oh, don't worry about MP. They're all corrupted anyway.
No, but you said everybody's corrupted.
Right. We are live, okay, sir. We are live to the nation, okay. So we need to make sure, because the other night I was refused entry in at the question time. So I decided, if they don't allow you, then you create a people question time yourself, isn't it? Which is fair enough. I'm not hurting anybody, not like these people inside. The question I wanted to ask him is, why did he refuse and ignore the question about the grooming gangs? No. What's your opinion? As taxpayer, and I'm sure you have daughters. No, I know you're not into politics, but we are. You know why? Because these people are taking money out of our pocket, left, right, and center. They are bending us down 90 degrees, and you know what they're doing to us, okay?
Who's your local?
So, no local. Who is the mayor?
Who's your MP?
Who is the mayor of London?
I'm just asking you, who's your MP for your area?
I don't care about my
But he's
MP.
only
I'm
the
going
mayor
to
you
the
care
top
about.
people that are creating
But your
this
MPs
division.
your MPs
No.
also the top
My
person.
MP doesn't listen to me.
So the mayor should
Okay.
listen to you.
Of course, is he the mayor of London?
But also your MP needs to listen to you too.
No. It's nothing to do with the MP. It's to do with Mayor Khan. You need to make people accountable for their action. I'm sorry, and that's what I'm here. Why doesn't he come down and talk to me? I don't bite. Tell him. I don't bite. I didn't even wear his suit this morning, did I? The chicken suit. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm being polite this morning. I'm not swearing, and it's my right to be here in front of City Hall, which is a public building. Is responsible for the running of London. And as a taxpayer, I need to speak to Mayor Khan and tell him exactly what he didn't want to hear the other night at question time. Okay? So, please, just relax. Go make a cup of coffee. It might wake you up to what's going on here. Okay? Now, I'm not even sure if Mayor Khan is there, but normally, if he's not in one place, he can accuse people of harassment and distress. Isn't he, Mayor Khan? Do you remember the Tooting Ford? Do you remember what you did to peaceful protesters? You got them arrested. You got them convicted with your mate, which is supposed to be impartial. And then what happened? Once your mate wasn't involved, what happened? They reappealed, and a proper judge, the non-corrupt judge, released them without charge. Shall we talk about what happened that day in Tooting? When you were in Trafalgar Square making a speech, you claimed that you were harassed and distressed by peaceful protesters. let me give you a resume of the peaceful protester that for 2 years have protested all around London about the ULEZ. Never stopped any road, unlike Stop Oil. Never caused any trouble. Always got on with the police. They turn up, 4 or 5 policemen, you know, obviously, which police are there to protect people, not to arrest peaceful protesters. What did you do that day in Tooting, Mayor Khan? What did you do that day in Tooting? I know you don't want to answer the question, so I will let the nation know what you did. You asked 100 policemen to come along in Tooting. We had 40 peaceful protesters. What did you do? As you didn't have anything to accuse them, whoever was in charge of that, taxpayer money again, when there was no need, started arresting people with hundreds of evidence on video that they were not doing absolutely anything. But you went ahead, or the person in charge of the police, which that day, which we can find out, it's not a problem finding out who was in charge, who gave the order to arrest 4 innocent people, 5 actually, then 1 will go released straight away. Why? Was it because it was how many? We don't even know where you live, mate. Anyway, but you were not even around. And we were, as usual, protesting, yeah? So that's one thing that I've got to pick to you. Then the other thing is that pisses me off, and the whole London, is when you haven't got an argument, like the PM at the moment, you call everybody far right, yeah? But yet, you fail to answer Susan Hall. What do you know about grooming gangs in London? You pretended, like a little kid, not to know what she was talking about. When the whole media, when the whole world is talking about the grooming gangs, you are a failure, Mayor Khan. You are not representing real Londoner. You are just representing your propaganda, and that's why we're here. We demand that you resign by what you did, one of your latest scam, pretending. I don't know. Can I ask you a question, Mayor Khan? Have you got daughters? Do you worry about their future? Probably not. What about our daughters? What about our daughters being gang raped? You don't care about that, do you? A mayor that walks around with armed vehicle. I don't remember the previous mayor doing that. I wonder why. They used to use the transport or the bike. Boris' bike, I'm talking about. Okay? Why do you ask yourself a question before you pray and go to bed at night? Why? Why people, why Londoners hate me? I've done so much good. You've done so much good. You brought the kids' meal that you keep going on about. But then you start charging the parents £12.50 to go and collect them if their car is not compliant. Why do you think these people do not have compliance car? Because they don't earn £180,000 a year like you, mate. Okay? That is the reason. You're supposed to represent everybody, not just a certain group of people. like you're showing. Oh, by the way, let's move on. I have a message. I have a message for Trump. The message is, we all agree, you've done nothing for London. You've had 3 times, this is your 3rd session in charge, and what's come out is that you abuse your power. A human rights lawyer. Wow. Human rights for who? For criminals? What about ordinary people's human right? To have the right to be able to go to work without paying another tax. You have no moral, Mayor Khan. You're morally bankrupted. You're full of power. Everybody can say. I bet even the people that work in here, like the security, they probably have a grandmother that wasn't able to use her car anymore because she couldn't afford it. They all know this, but they're scared to lose their job, are they? I got no job, I'm a pensioner. I'm a pensioner that less than £1,000 cannot live in London. And you are putting council tax up. The question is, who voted you in, Mayor Khan? Because everybody I speak to, no matter what color, what religion, everybody that lives in London as a multi-society, they're telling me the same thing. We have 2 jobs. We cannot even afford to send our children to nursery because it's too expensive. They can't survive. Why don't you pay everybody £180,000 a year? You'll have no complaints then. There'll be no, as you call them, far-right people. Shame on you. You've offended me and millions of people. You're harassing millions of people in City Hall with your power. Yeah? Don't you dare call people far-right. Because the people that you call far-right are suffering by living in London. They can't afford new cars like you want them to be. Some people require vans to go to work. The people that, the electrician, the builders, the people that built this City Hall, 30 millions, they can't go to work by bike. What's wrong with you? And a lot of you there in the assembly. What's wrong? You keep claiming you are educated people. Wow. I'd rather be uneducated if your thinking is like that. To be honest with you, you couldn't run a bath. And you want to run London. Taking money out of people, even the tunnels now. If you want to go to work, you have to pay for the tunnel. Blackwall Tunnel, that has been for years free. How is that justice? Everybody's got a family. And everybody cannot afford to live in London. Especially when you have a mayor that crime is gone out of control. Now, there's no me saying it. Go and look at the statistic. You said London is the safest city in the world. And all the other political leaders of every country are laughing at you. They're not agreeing with you, they're laughing. because you just destroy people's family and businesses. What about people that are on the breadline? You want to take more money out of their pocket. You and your pal, PM, at the moment. Okay, so you're not going to answer the question to Susan Hall about the grooming gang. Of course, you don't know anything about it, you know. I wonder why you avoided the question. It's only a question. Why did you avoid it? Why did you avoid answering the question about the grooming gang? We all have daughters that are afraid to go out now. Because could it be that you're in charge and you don't care about crime? There are people being killed for a Rolex watch. Phone, every few minutes, phone disappear because of the crime in London. What about the police? Why are they all living in thousands? Why don't you tell that? Why didn't you tell that last night? Instead of saying, oh, we're going to recruit more police or this and that. It's all fluff, Mayor Khan. You have no morals. London is being destroyed. I mean, shall we talk about the clean air lies that you've been telling everybody? Explain to me, somebody that can't afford to buy a new car, what do? They pay £12.50. So how are you going to clean the air if you're still allowed to use? This is a very clear money-grabbing scheme that you studied up, didn't you? And everybody knows it. But the majority of people can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about their situation to improve their lives. I bet a lot of people that drive buses are in the same position. They're working hard, like somebody many years ago, and look what you're doing to them. It's shameful, Mayor Khan. Absolute shameful that you're taking money out of the poorest people in the country. Okay, shall we talk about something else now? And can I remind you that I do not bite? You could come here and have a conversation with me. Come on, show your courage, Mayor Khan, to be made accountable. Bring as much security as you want. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm here to make you accountable of your action. It's shameful. And that's not just my opinion. This is the world leaders' opinion as well. They can see exactly what you're doing. Hello, ladies. You okay? Right, so basically, another thing I got to pick on you is the way you treat. I was ashamed of you. I thought you had a little bit of decor, really. You got no decor, have you? When you won the election, why didn't you want to shake Susan Hall's hand? What is that all about? Explain to me that. You're morally corrupted, first of all, and you have no decor at all. I don't know which country you're living in, but it's only customary in this country.